Once upon a time, there was a boy whose name was Makato. He was an orphan, for his father and mother had died when he was very young. He had no brothers, sisters, cousins, or friends to take care of him, so he had to make a living for himself. He did every kind of work, carrying heavy things, clearing away the forest, or feeding pigs. He knew that if he did not work, he would starve. One fine evening, after he had finished chopping up a big pile of wood, he sat down for a rest and thought of all he would like to do in the future. He wanted to try his luck in far-off, strange lands, for he longed for exciting adventures. Asked his employer.
I would like to go the journey for a study. I heard that the land over there is fertile.
His eyes sparkled with excitement.
The land that you wish to go to is high. They say Ruang is a very good country. You might be lucky if you go there,
said his employer. Sometime later, Makato decided to try his fortune. He left his village and set out into the new wide world. He walked along cheerfully, enjoying new sights and talking to the people he met on the way. After a month's journey, he reached a village on the frontier of the kingdom of Sukhothai.
Please, can I have some water to drink? I'm so thirsty.
Where did you come from? Why are you here alone? You look as if you've come a long way.
Thank you so much.
Who are your father and mother? Haven't you any family?
I have neither a father nor mother. I come from the city of Man over there.
Good heavens! Have you really come from Mon? How is it that you are traveling alone? Such a young boy as you are.
I wanted to see Ruang of Sukhothai.
You are a determined boy.
They say he is a very kind-hearted spirit.
Come along with me. Who knows? You might see our Ruang someday.
One day, the sky was so clear and the weather so fine that it seemed to Makato that it must be a lucky day. As he worked in the elephant sheds, a tall young man in a splendid costume, followed by attendants, came in. It was Ruang himself. Makato bowed low at once with his hands clasped together before him. His heart beat fast.
Where did this boy come from? Good day, Your Majesty. Came all the way from the street this month. We heard so much about Your Majesty that we long to see you. No listening, what is all. A good-looking and smiling boy. Take good care of him.
The king walked away. Makato saw a little cowrie shell lying on the ground. He ran to pick it up and held it out to the king. How wonderful, Makato thought. The king has given me a cowrie shell. At that time, the people of Sukhothai used cowrie shells as money. Though one cowrie shell had little value, Makato wanted to make as much use of it as possible, for it was the king's gift. For a long time, he could not think of a way to use it so that it would earn more money for him. One day he passed by a stall in the market where the seeds of many different plants were sold. He looked along the stall and caught sight of a basket full of lettuce seeds.
Can I buy some lettuce seeds?
Oh yes, my boy. How much do you want?
I have one cowrie shell.
One cow shell? Ha 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 ha! That won't buy you anything. I can't easily measure that up.
I'll dip my finger into a pile of seeds. Then, I'll take the seeds that stick to it. That must be about right for one cowrie shell.
Okay, my boy. Help yourself.
Then he put his finger into his mouth and dipped it into a pile of seeds. He had seeds. Makato broke the soil and sowed them at once. He watered the seed bed every day, and soon the young plants appeared. One day the king passed by the elephant sheds again. Makato waited his opportunity, then knelt down and proudly presented his biggest bunches of lettuce to the king.
Here is some of my lettuce, Your Majesty. Where? And how did you get that? I drew them from the cowrie shell you gave me. How can you do that?
Makato told the king the whole story. The king was impressed with his intelligence and industry. As the years passed, Makato grew tall and handsome. He was promoted to higher and higher position. He mastered every grace and served the king well. He was so loyal that the king trusted him absolutely. He was also happily married to a beautiful young daughter of the king after the king made him the ruler of Mon. So it was that Makato, who had once been a poor orphan, became the king of the prosperous kingdom.
Can I buy some lettuce seed?
Oh yes, my boy. How much do you want?
I have 1 cowrie shell.
1 cowrie shell? Ha 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 ha! That won't buy me anything.
Can I buy some lettuce seed?
Oh yes, my boy. How much do you want?
I have 1 cowrie shell.
1 cowrie shell? Ha!
Please, can I have some water to drink? I'm so thirsty.
Where did you come from? Why are you here alone? Look at you.
Okay, maginani ko sa...
Pressure